Hello! Today I am going to do a bit of an experiment. And I'm covering over an old painting that you might recognise, and I've got some nice bright colours ready. I've got a nice bright red, and I'm just going to swirl them all around, overlapping each other. So that is a nice bright red. I have got bright orange, and as you can see, I have already put around the edge, it is white house paint with Amsterdam white, Floetrol and water, and a little bit of the Liquitex medium that I tend to put in. So that's those two. I have got some gold to kind of jazz it up a little bit. And I have absolutely no plan here apart from pouring them on and seeing what happens. This is phthalo blue. I've got this nice turquoise colour. So I'm hoping to just completely cover over this old painting. I guess it doesn't matter too much if a little bit shows through when I think about it. It probably doesn't matter at all. It'll be a variation of colour, if nothing else. Then I've got this Liquitex. This is yellow green. So just a real mishmash of colours. And I just thought I'd cover over what I did. I wasn't happy with it. I tried to be happy with it. So I'll just use up all the paint I've got, really. Just randomly. I'm hoping I can make it look better than it did. And the gold should just make it nice and shiny. And then I have got some Amsterdam white here. That is with Floetrol and water without the house paint in it. Originally I made up the Amsterdam white and Floetrol and water without house paint, but because of the painting underneath, I just didn't feel it covered very well. So I put the house paint in it on the edges, which I use Dulux satin wood white water-based satin, and I find for me that that type of house paint works quite well. So there. So all I am going to do now with my hairdryer is I am going to just blow it around a bit and we'll see what happens. I'll tell you what I will do first. I will move these cups out of the way so I don't just blow them right off of my table and everywhere else. I can just imagine spraying my whole studio with paint. There. So that is all I'm going to do. So we'll see how that goes. To move this tiny little bit there. I'm not going to do that just yet though. Before I do anything else, I am going to just stand back and assess it. So that little bit there does need something. But I might just blow that with a straw rather than my hairdryer, because I'm happy with a lot of it. So I don't want to ruin it by, if I blow this, I don't want to make it all muddy with the hairdryer. So I'll just gently tease some over that sort of bare area. And that is all it needed, just to go over that bare area. And then I'm going to look at the shape of it and just make it symmetrical. Goes up a bit in that corner, and I've got a few lines I'd quite like to get rid of, so I'll make this corner a little bit higher. I'll try my straw to start with. And I can make this corner match. But do you know what? I'm really happy with that. I am happy with that. This area here looks a bit odd to me. I don't think I lent in it. Did I lent in it? I might have lent in it. Maybe I did. This bit come down a bit, and I do need to do something with that. Might be my hair. I think it's my hair. It's definitely my hair. Never mind. There's a bare spot there as well. Not anymore. I can put some white over that bit. So it's just this bit, which is a shame because everything else looks alright. But that little bit there is just a bit broken up and I don't know how I can rectify that. I can put a torch on it and we'll see what happens. Right, I'm going to put a bit of white on that little red bit there, just to cover that over. Got a little dot there, I should put some white on. Tiny little dot. This main bit is that bit. I don't quite know what to do with that. I'm sure if I put the hairdryer on it, it's going to make it muddy. But I think I'm going to have to try. I think that's all right. No, that's absolutely fine. And I will put the torch on it and see what colours come through. Another little bare spot in the middle. I keep turning on my torch and then seeing another bare spot. And another little one here. Right, any more bare spots? Don't think so until the minute I turn my torch on. white. I think that's definitely improved what was there already. Something light and nice and bright, colourful. I think that that will be fine. A little bit in the middle. I haven't completely blown out with the hairdryer, but I think it's fine. I'm going to leave it. These little bits are nice. That bit I could have blown a little bit more, but I am not going to touch it anymore because I'm happy with it. So I will get the camera and I will bring you down for a closer look, and you can see what you think. So here it is. I have to admit, I did fiddle with it a little bit. The little bit where I put my hair in it, because it was bugging me and it looked a bit muddy. So this is the area that I have gone back over with by putting a few layers of the different colours and some white over it, and then blow drying up with the hairdryer. That was just enough so that it didn't look muddy. The colours had blended together too much. I didn't really like it. It looked a bit sludgy. But now it's fine. It's got a nice mixture of colours that you can see individually. The middle section, I haven't gone over and blow dried that again because, again, I didn't want the colours to blend together and go muddy. I wanted to see them individually. And the edges are looking okay. I quite like that edge. Yeah, the edges are interesting. Again, I didn't want to overdo it. I could have gone over with my straw onto some other edges, but I wanted to just leave them as they were, really. And it's quite nice the way you've got some colours underneath there. Little dots coming through. There isn't any silicone in any of this paint at all. And I did tidy up my edges a little bit. I'll probably go over those just again because it's over the top of another painting, so I want to make sure that it's just white really. And with the gold it should look a little bit shiny when it dries. So that was the area I didn't want to go back over again because it would just make it too muddy really, and I think that with all the edges that middle bit is absolutely fine. So it'll obviously dry a lot darker than it is now, so it'll be interesting to see what that is like. That's quite a nice area. So I will show you that in a day or so. It'll probably take a little while to dry because it's quite thick. Okay, so I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Well, here we are. It is nearly 2 days since I did this painting and it's drying nicely. There are so many bits that I really love about it. You can really see the gold, which would be lovely and shimmery, because that's the section there that is drying quite nicely. And the edges I really like. That edge is lovely. I really like this little bit here where the colours all intertwine. And all the colours standing out really nicely. So there, I just thought I would show you that as it's drying, and I think it's going to look really nice. It's interesting the difference between the edges that are pretty much dry and then the middle that you can see is still shiny, so that bit is still quite wet, so that will change a little bit as it dries. But yeah, I really like the way it's turning out, and I do like that gold on there. So I just thought I would show you that. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.